brings us to the report of the city manager.
Yes, Mayor. First of all, a couple upcoming meetings. Monday, June 18th, 4:30, we have a joint public hearing scheduled with the Planning Commission to consider a rezoning request on Maple Avenue. And then Tuesday, June 19th, we have a call meeting for the first reading of the budget ordinances. And then we talked about later in that week on Friday, but I suggest waiting one week to Tuesday, June 26th for the special call meeting for the second reading of budget ordinances. So to reduce any conflicts of the court and court. Is that acceptable to the council?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a few quick updates. First, we request that a public hearing be scheduled for the July regular meeting to consider a partnership with TAP to establish a land bank that will assist with redevelopment of vacant lots and houses. Staff's met with them, and we're excited about the prospect of being able to move some of our vacant parcels that are in tax delinquency into ownership and development. Any questions on that? We'll schedule that. It's a requirement of the state law to hold a public hearing on that. So, hearing no objection, we'll do a public hearing at the July meeting. Next, want to let you know that we met with DEQ and our contractor, Littleton, for the pre-construction meeting for the wastewater pump station improvements project on May 22nd. So that project is getting ready to start. Of course, as a reminder, that'll be a full redo of all of our pump stations. Next, I request also if you consider at the July meeting, the appointment of a vehicle towing advisory board. This would consist of representatives of tow companies, the general public, and law enforcement. And this is a requirement by the state code to establish contracts with tow companies for the removal of junk, immobile, and other vehicles. Basically, by doing contracts, it will establish cost limits and other parameters for which tow companies would operate, and gives ultimately protection to our residents and protection to the city in terms of removing junk vehicles and other vehicles that need to be moved. Right now, we don't have any contracts or any agreements that we operate under. So, if you would be thinking over the next month individuals that you might be willing and would be good candidates for this board. Any questions on that?
Good.
And then next, we continue to pursue our EMS licensure and completing all the necessary requirements, and that's to establish a city operated EMS operation. That does not mean that would be ultimately the selected option, but we had to start within the last couple of months to have everything in place for that. So as one of the pieces of that process, we have to establish via ordinance our own city EMS department. We do not have that in ordinance right now. So in order to do that, a public hearing has to be held, and I request that we also hold a public hearing on that at the July meeting in order to stay on schedule with those things. If that's okay with council, we'll do that as well. And then finally, if you'll keep Delbert Smith in your thoughts and prayers, he faces some serious medical issues and will be on medical leave for the next couple of months in order to cover his responsibilities in animal control and code enforcement. We're employing part-time help and shifting some responsibilities to cover his duties. Short report. Any questions from the council? Also, it goes without saying because you had to drive from Locust to get here, but we're starting our paving, and we have Locust underway. Magazine will get underway, and we'll keep on rolling. Hopefully, be able to roll right into July of next year's street paving as well.